Welcome to Industry RSVP In Depth. I'm your host, Tracy Thomas, and today we have Phil Brock, who is a talent manager and owner and founder of Studio Talent Group. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, good to be here.
Great. At Industry RSVP In Depth, we like to open up with some fun icebreaker questions. So Phil, if you woke up in the morning, which of these superpowers would you like to have? The ability to fly, the power to be invisible, or be the smartest person in the world?
Smartest person in the world. Because then I could always design something to help me fly faster, and I could learn how to be invisible that way.
And do you have a favorite movie?
No. I try never to watch movies or television because I'm going to pretend I'm an actor in the industry and never see anything. No, I see so many movies that I love. And I'm trying to think, I think I've seen like at least 6 movies in the last month, 2 or 3 of which I really liked. So I don't think I have a favorite all-time movie because I try and appreciate all genres, all types of movies.
Excellent. And what was the last thing you stole?
An extra gift bag last night at a charity event. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? But actors, as you become successful, you understand this. You live for free, and you live for the spoils of swag. And it's just one of those big things that you do. Last night, I was at an event. I captured an extra gift bag.
Good for you.
Which I will point out. The contents of that gift bag are going to be given to my staff on Monday.
Oh.
They get the actual spoils of swag.
Oh, that's sweet of you. So let's start our actual interview now. Tell us a bit about yourself and your company.
Studio Talent Group is, we were considered the first hybrid back in 1977, and we became both a talent agency as well as a talent manager. So we operate for our clients as their manager, but we're full service, film, television, theater, commercials with the literary department for our clients as well. So if you have great agency representation, then we're the fail-safe. If you have poor agency representation or no agency representation, we're your first line of defense. Wow. In addition to that, if you looked at a manager's responsibilities, we take 10% of our responsibility is the submissions, helping you get booked, helping you get seen, helping you to be out there, making sure that you're in the mix, because if you're not submitted, you're not playing the lottery. Mm-hmm. If you want to win the lottery today, go down to 7-Eleven, buy a ticket, and hopefully you'll win the night and won't have to do any more of these interviews. However, it's exactly the same with being submitted. If you're not submitted, if your agent or manager isn't submitting you, you're not part of that lottery process. So we try and do that. The extra 5% we would classify as being your encyclopedia. We're the source for information for our actors about marketing, about training, about look, about all the things that help them become a great CEO of their own company.
So when do you think is the right time in an actor's career to get a manager?
That's changed a lot in the last 10 years. It used to be that you didn't get a manager until you had an amazing career.
Yeah.
And I think the number of actors multiplied, the number of agencies in some ways actually decreased, mm-hmm. and there was more need for managers. Managers adapted. So most managers these days submit. Most managers develop talent. And a lot of times managers are the first representation that an actor can get. It used to be totally different. When I was an actor, managers would come to me constantly and say, "Hey, we want to manage you." And I'd go, "Well, but I'm already getting out. What are you going to do for me?" Right. They said, "Well, we'll call your agent and bug your agent." And I was pretty much, gee, I can do that myself. And I had a great agent who I stayed with for years and years who did a good job for me. So I never had a manager as an actor. Now, and this is very self-serving, I would have me as a manager. But times have changed. Times have changed dramatically.
Thank you for joining us at Industry RSVP In Depth. We hope you'll join us next week with Phil Brock as we continue our interview.